finding out myself, finding out myself. Power, realize your power, finding out myself, finding out myself.
Go where you wanna go, do what you're gonna do what you wanna do, go where you wanna go. Get on with it, come on, get on with it, come on, get on with it, come on, get on with it. It's what I say, what I say. Listen what I say, listen what I say, listen what I say, what I say. Get on with it, come on, get on with it. I go left, you go right, live it up, dance all night. I go left, you go right, live it up, dance all night. I go left, you go right, live it up, dance all night. I go left, you go right. Baby, you're gonna be mine. Baby, you looking so fine. Baby, you gonna be mine. Baby, you looking so fine. Baby, you're gonna be mine. Baby, you looking so fine. Baby, you gonna be mine. Baby, you looking so fine. I go left, you go right, live it up, dance all night. I go left, you go right, live it up, dance all night. I go left, you go right, live it up, dance all night. Go right, live it up, dance on. Get on top now, get on top, get on top, get on top, yeah.
Power, realize your power, finding out myself, finding out myself.
I go left, you go right, live it up, dance all night. I go left, you go right, live it up, dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up, dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up, dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up, dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up, dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up, dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up, dance all night.
Yes, good morning, welcome, I'm your host DK10. This is the VGT Grandmaster Series, week 3, and we are in VGT Mini Rumble at Blue Moon Bay infield here in the United States. Always throws up a good scrap around here. Certainly looking forward to this. Sorry for the late delay. These would have been done a bit sooner, but the wife's not been very well, and I don't want to bellowing over the mic when she's in bed with a migraine, as you do, as you do. So let's crack on. As you can see, DMK Aldo starts on pole position. DMK Chalky 12 is in second place. Dazzler is starting third. Mr. C, the Tire Whisperer himself, will start in fourth place. Ricky J will start in fifth. Woldy in sixth. Oscar's seventh. Me, myself, and IDK10, I am in 8th place. Old Crawler starting in 9th. TRG Joyce, the comedian of the group, is in 10th. And the Keeners is in 11th. We are missing one driver due to work shift. That is DMK Dust Skyver. He'll be missing for us for a few weeks. So I dare say it's going to put him very much out of the running of becoming a Grandmaster. Which is unfortunate. But work's work, you know what I mean. This is just a game. But we're here. And we will start with Ricky J. It's a long run down, about 200 metres down to the first corner. As you can see, a little bit of banking as we're going to turn right. So let's get it underway here in the United States. Let's wreak havoc on the American tarmac. We get a flyover from a Boeing. There you go. I love it. And we got a good start here by Ricky J as well. Dazzler bogged down. Cutler got a good start. So did Aldo as well. Dazzler bogged down. Waldy's up to 5th as well already. Chalk down to 3rd. Cutler up the inside of the chalk there. Ricky J's going to try and follow suit. Hugging a tighter line on his way through. Getting a good run. Bringing him right onto the back doors of the chalk. There we go. Let's get all them views back. You love it. Oh, Ricky J just having a look up the inside there. And who's that? That is a Dazzler. You just seen him running very, very wide there into turn 2 and causing a whole host of havoc there. You spin me right round, baby. Yeah. Yeah. So back up the front. Let's go through the grid after turn 4. Heading into 5. Aldo leading the way. Cutler from 3rd up to 2nd. From 4th to 2nd. Chalk from 2nd down to 3rd. Ricky J's in 4th. Right on the back door. Bearing in mind, Ricky J won out here last time. In the sprint that we're doing, the bonus round in the VGT minis from the team manufacturers, Ricky J got his first win around here for the DMK. We're just seeing Offskis and Waldy having a look at each other. These was teammates in the team manufacturers, but there's no teammates here tonight. This is a mini rumble for a reason. But they're running 5th and 6th. Well, Crawler as well, a driver that's flew into his own of late. Certainly mixing it up with the best. Got a good bit of form as old Crawler, especially in the Tanzo minis that runs on a Monday night as well. Been mixing it up with the top 5. DK10 just having a look there, not quite going to get that move done. It's DK10 still in 8th place. Everybody will go purple. It's only the 2nd lap. The Joyce is down in 9th. Tequila's is in 10th. She's not last. Putting on a show. Dazzler after his heroics into turn 2 just here, running very wide, lit up them wheels, bounced off the walls like a ping ball. Unfortunately everybody survived. Laudo still leading the way from Cutler. This is an half an hour race, so strategy is pretty much your own. You don't have to run a certain set of tyres. If you want to, you can run the softs, you can run the mediums, you can run the hards, whichever you think is going to make them last. Tyre and fuel weight is 4 and 3, which has caused up a bit of a fuck arse in the next race. You see the Chalk got a good run up the inside. Well, let me select him for a weird. Oh, I can get him now. He was 2nd for a second. Just chucked it up the inside of Mr. C. They got a good run out, but not now. Ricky J is having a look up the inside for 3rd place. Too wide into a little toe on the grass there for the Chalk, but Ricky J getting that one done and around the outside as well. Oh, they're both on the grass. Bit of lawn mowing for the boys. Bit of lawn mowing. No one needs to do that bit. It's already been done. These two have completed that task for us. But Ricky J then up to 3rd place already. Only 3 in. 27 to go. And not too bad at all. Waldy and Offskis, Gold Crawler, DK10. Like I say, Crawler been mixing it up with the big boys in the Tanzo minis. It's a great event. Season 23, that's in. Season 23 in the Mini Coopers. You love it. Got a great crowd as well. A few of the DDR boys are in there as well from DDR. Absolutely fantastic. We've got a few on standby. If we get a few more, we may open another lobby. The Tanzo boys will talk about opening another lobby, do promotion and demotion. Yep, okay. I just had a message pop up going, new AA will find a girl for you. Alright. Into my 13th year, my 13th wedding anniversary yesterday. 13 years married, wow. 13 years. Not as much as some of the old boys like, but what happened here to Ricky J? I was reading that message and we've missed Ricky J dropping the ball. He's down in 7th place, having a scrap with Mr. DK. Up the inside is DK10. We'll see if we get that switch back as old Crawler then moves up to 6. There's no pink on that car. We should be good. It does like to frighten my cars off the circuit. Does Ricky J's pink cars. It's like my cars are allergic to his pink liveries. I don't know why. But we're going to get a good run out of here. I would do an onboard, but the onboard in these minis is pants. So we'll just get bonnet cam or this view more or less. But Yeah, we're going to go toe to toe with Ricky J here. We're both taking the slip. One off Oskis, one off old Crawler. Oh, a little bit of a dull, but we're going to have a look as well. We're trying to go 3 wide. That's not going to happen there, is it? Not at all. We're all up the front. We're all up the rear quarter there of old Crawler. Oh, just that slurp of that protein shake as you do. But I do believe everybody is currently running, apart from Dickie, he's on medium tyres. Tyre wear around there is not so much an issue. But in that, she's still new, still learning, as you do. Must admit, a GT7 the other night, she was running really well. She was in the Lamborghini, running around Watkins Glen, giving it the big one. We even got her, she got into first place and was leading the race for a bit. And yeah, got the giggles, got a little excited, and then yeah, we lost her at the end there. But yeah, Mr. C then leading the way, the tyre whisperer himself, looking good, just over 3/4 of a tank in the bag. Got a bit of a gap from Aldo now as well. He's got the same amount of fuel, a bit more tyre wear than Mr. C is, Aldo. So we know Mr. C is capable of running to a lap time and maintaining a position that keeps him in the hunt. So when everyone pits around him, he will have that gap. Yes, Waldy, how are we doing, buddy? Good morning, my friend. Sorry for the delay on the comms, bud, but I've been very busy, and the wife's not been very well, so yeah. But yeah, as I say, Mr. C, he can run to a time, he can run and nurture his tyres, and he can also do it with the fuel as well. I don't know how he does it, you know what I mean? I just want to get him, put my foot down and go and just see how long I can go. But it is what it is. Mr. C's a pro at it. You know, we're all learning all the time. So we'll see how these two get on. Aldo then down in second place. No slouch by any means, a flying Scotsman, the Iceman himself, the man with many names. But these two have dropped a nugget now and left the chalk, who's taking the eye line into turn 1. He will come off the banking as he sets a purple lap there as well. 1:11 was that? 1:11.522. Not too bad at all. Waldy here is in 4th place, having another good race as well. DK10 is up in 5th. He's got to watch that wall there as old Crawler comes through. And he's bringing Ricky J with him as well. Ricky J up the inside, getting a little unsavoury there. Was that minute? A little bit sideways there from Ricky J. So from 5th to 7th in the space of a corner. That's old Crawler. That bit's already been done, my friend. We seen that bit getting mowed earlier on. There's Ricky J, DK10 again. DK10 throwing it down the inside. Ricky J getting that cutback as well. He's bringing. Who's coming with us? Oskis is coming with us as well. Everybody's scrapping for a position here. Just bringing the boys in on the back end of all of us here. We've got a 4-way fight for 5th. There's Joyce. Dazzler's now up to 10th place. Keenan's down to 11th. These two swapping positions. Aldo's now leading the way from Cutler, and the chalk's caught them up as well. Waldy's got a bit of air either side of him. Then these four just look like one car on the grid. Ricky J slipping on Crawler. DK10 is side by side with Oskis. Oskis taking a wider line as well, getting a run round the outside. That's going to be inevitable going around there. 3 wide. Will be a bit of door rubbing there. That is. Can't be helped. Always going to happen. But it is what it is. Rubbin's racing. As long as we're not wiping people out for fun. Don't mind a bit of door rubbing. If you ain't got a scratch on your car, you've not been racing hard enough. There's these two going side by side again. There you go. Now Ricky J's on the inside, DK10 is on the outside. We'll have to break a little bit later, trying hanging around the outside here, Ricky J. Man who's got it tucked up here is Oskis. He was able to look at the move, these two scrapping away. Oskis looking for a move up the inside. This is bringing Dazzler and the Joyce into play. Not too far behind now, these bit. Oskis is looking around the outside, got a better run out of that final corner. You need a good run out of that final corner. It will have its downsides. If you don't get a good run out of there, you will be slower down the straight, and everybody else will be off and up the road. And that proved the point there as Oskis went straight up the inside there. DK-10 got that move done. That better run paid off. We will try and repay the favour as Ricky J and Old Crawler, aka Big Frank, 5th and 6th, in a bit of a fight by themselves. Ricky J taking a tighter line there compared to Crawler. Paid off just a little bit as well. Cut a bit more to the curb than that there. Rolled it, it's chased down, cut up for third. Gonna have a look down the inside, thought about it for a second, just locked up that left front. Get that car slowed down, get that apex, get the run. Chalks up the second place. He's chasing down Aldo. He did do a fastest lap a few laps ago. Not pulling the bigger gaps that I thought they would, some of these drivers. Aldo's off and up the road. He's probably got about 2 or 3 seconds to the chalk. Looks more like 2 seconds to me. Anything on the replays, we don't get the lap times where the names are. It's just a blank line. Cutler's holding on to third. He's got Waldy in the slip. Cutler doing 113s, 112s, 116. So Cutler did make a mistake, did a 116. That was probably locking up, running wide. That's all we can think of. I did put a poll up on the Tanzo webpage with a couple of games that we're thinking of reviving, and some new. As Cutler fancies lawn mowing that side of the grass as well. Kept his foot well and truly planted as well, but Tarmac is faster. Proves a point. Waldy's gone up to 3rd place, then Cutler's back down to 4th where he started, and Old Crawler's on the up for a 4th place as well. We shall see. Pit stops will be happening pretty soon. Mr. C's got a bit more fuel than the cars around him at the moment, and Aldo's not too bad himself. So the chalk, Waldy, Crawler, maybe lapping in the 111s, but I reckon they'll be pitting a lap earlier as well. Offskis as well, he's got a good amount of fuel. He's got Ricky J charging down the inside of him as well. A great move. Like I said, that last corner, a bit of slip does help. You want to take it down the inside for 6th place there. You want to trail break the hell out of here. Little lock up there, just unsettling that minute. Oskis is in the slip as well. We play it through down to the chicane here. That's where you want to make your moves. As Ricky J goes purple, sector 1. Oskis is just behind there in 7th place. Got a beast of an exit on that corner, did Oskis. Going to go side by side down in the hairpin. He's got the inside line. Around the outside, Ricky J's having a look. He's taking it real wide. Not getting that switch back. I just believe that Waldy and Cutler have caught the chalk. There it is. That's Waldy, Cutler and Crawler. I'm sorry. There we go. This is going to be a bit of a slipstream train happening here. Cutler's got Waldy. I think Big Frank is just within half a second, so he will be getting a whiff of slipstream off Cutler as these two check the low line here. Cutler's got that run as well. He's got the inside line on Waldy. Taking it down early was Cutler there. Waldy looking for that faster line, staying on the bank and trying to straighten that corner up. Not quite getting that move done yet, but oh, he's got it done now. It paid off eventually. Waldy up the inside of Mr. C. That was great driving. My phone is going ding-a-ding, and I do believe Waldy is in the pits this lap. Chalk will be in the pits this lap as well. Aldo can go again. Cutler is good. Big Frank will be in. We're going to have a bunch of them pitting right about now. We'll see how the pit crews get on. Who's got a better pit crew? Oh, do love the VGT Mini's got to be said. Great fun to drive. Very standard settings. Run whatever you want. Strategy is your own. And it's the same machinery as everybody else's. Cutler's having a look up the inside. I think if he would have waited, he would have got that position anyway. Because I think Waldy is in the pits now. There we go. Crawler is in as well. Who else is in? Ricky J is gone again. So Chalk's risked it for a biscuit. He's staying out on what bit of fuel he's got. He's under the rear wing of Aldo. So a bit of slip won't go amiss. Oh, he's locking up that car there. Getting it unsteady into turn 3. Oscars has stayed out as well. He's up to 5th. He's not far behind Ricky J. Joyce has stayed out as well. So was down the order in 9th. But stayed out. Pulled himself up to 6th. He will be in this lap. So pulling a gap on these pit. Dazzler's in as well. So it's not really going to be beneficial for Dazzler, I don't think. I think if he would have done... Crawler, he went for a full tank. Wally went for a full tank as well, considering with excuse me, 15 minutes in. Might pay off. DK10 stopped. I did stop a lap earlier than the rest, but I had a boo-boo, made a mistake. So yeah, we are on fresh rubber. We're a 10th to the good. Now the chalk is in the pits. Cutler then moves up to 2nd place. Ricky J is up to 3rd. He's risking it again, as is Offskis. We've got a few risk assessments here. Cutler, I reckon Aldo will be in this lap as well. But Cutler, has he got another extra lap of fuel in here? Can he go again? That must have been his tyre saving mode activated, but he's not doing many favours if he's in the grass like that. That's been cut a few times. That has been cut just a few. Aldo probably got 4 seconds over Cutler, but that will come down now in the pits. He's 4 tenths off the pace right now, so them front tyres not the best, not getting the best purchase on the tarmac. Not pulling his car along as he would like. It's constant 111s though. He had one bad lap of a 113 flat, so we shall see. We've got Ricky J and Oskis just behind Mr. C. Mr. C is going again. Ricky J is in the pits. Oskis is in the pits. That gives Cutler the lead. And what a lead it is too. The next car after him is the Chalk in some way down the straight as well. Cutler's taking turn 1. Chalk's just entering the straight. That is a good 15-second lead, I would imagine, something around there. And there's the Chalk just coming around. Turn 1, Mr. C is already halfway through the circuit, more or less. Bold is 6th, Crawler 7th, DK10 8th, Dazzler 9th, Joyce is 10th, Keenley's in 11th place. Got a fresh set of softs on and not enough fuel, I don't believe. Oskis are all entering the pits now. Oskis is 6, he's chasing down the Crawler, who's chasing down the Wally, who's after the Chalk. Aldo, there's Cutler. I do believe he'll be in this lap. He ran an extra lap. Not quite sure if he's got the time in hand to come back out in front on the pit stop, but we shall see. Aldo's just coming out. That's not even Aldo. Aldo's got a corner left. So we'll keep an eye. Mr. C's not in his box yet. That's how you want to cut that corner. Cut it as much as you like. He's pushing, clipping the wall there, his rear arch. Bit of sparks coming up there on the walls here in America. Mr. C fueling up. Aldo will take the lead. Chalk will go up to 2nd place. Cutler rejoining. Is he rejoining in 4th? No, he'll rejoin in 3rd position, and that is the Chalk just gone through. Them tyres are nice and warm. He'll get all the purchase he needs off them. These tyres will take a lap to get warmed up. I didn't believe it when they told me that you've got to warm your tyres up first, you know what I mean? You do a prep lap and things. I was like, no, you don't. Yeah, you do. You do have to warm these tyres up. Any tyres that you racing tyres especially, you got to warm them up. Get at least a lap of warming them. Warm your brakes up as well. Little detail that GT Sport didn't tell us about, but we have to do anyway. But yeah, Mr. C will nurture those and bring them into play. You see the Keenleys just pulling off the track there, letting all the faster drivers go through, as you do. So Waldy, Oskis, Crawler, Ricky J, DK10, all converging on one another now. Don't even know what this Naked HD is. Am I being spam mailed? Being spam mailed, probably. I don't know. I don't know. Don't know what it is. Ricky J on the banking upside of Old Crawler there, having a look for 6th place. Old Crawler hanging it out to dry there, maintaining the purchase as well, maintaining 6th place and maintaining his place on the circuit. Great driving from Old Crawler. These two last season did take the drivers' votes. It was a tie between the two. We both got driver of the season last season and received a few stickers and a DMK mug. Love it. Speaking of prizes, we have got prizes for the DMK Grandmaster Final. The Grandmaster Champ will receive a goodie bag with a few bits in and a DMK trophy as well. So yeah, looking forward to handing them out as well. For each league that we've got on here as well, there will be trophies for this league. If you win this league, you will get a trophy. As we see, Waldy and Oski's just up the front, they're having a look at each other. They was having a look at each other there. Waldy pulling out the slip. They only give the toe away too much. And still maintaining 4th place over Oskis, who's in 5th. Yeah, if you win this league, you will get a trophy. If you win the team event, the driver at the top of the table will get a trophy. You win the Group 4s, the Group 4 league, you will get a trophy for that. And you win the Group 3 league, you get a trophy for that as well. So you could end up with a few trophies come the end of this. So they will be all ordered once the season is finished. We're only in week 3. Week 4 this week, we'll see the Group 3s and the Group 4s back on the circuit as well. We run 2 leagues a night. We run 2 half-an-hour mini endurance races, so we say, with a 10-minute qualifying session on each event. It's been cracking fun so far. Next time these boys are at the team event will be at Blue Moon. We were at Blue Moon already. We will be at Tokyo East Outer Loop. Now we did go on after a race. We did to see where it was next week, see what the cars are going to perform like, because the team cars are pretty drastic on fuel, to say the least. We will be stopping about 3 or 4 times. As Chalk goes purple, Sector 1 in his hunt down for the Flying Scotsman Aldo here. The Chalk did become a champion. He became the drivers champion in the Group 4 Team Manufacturers event just this season. DMK DK10 and DMK Duskiver became the manufacturers champions in the Mazda Atenza. And only just that was a 3-way fight on the night. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. Been good all the same. Been great fun. Really enjoy making these leagues. I really do enjoy it. I hope the drivers enjoy it too. Try stuff different all the time, you know what I mean? Speaking of trying things different all the time, the Grid Legends tonight, 8 PM. There's a few spots left for that as well. We are running with AI. With 22 cars on the circuit this evening. Can't wait for that. Grid Legends, 8 PM, that starts. All invites will be out for around 7:45. There will be a Grid Legends chat room as well. Tocker touring cars. Really can't wait for that. DK10 is caught up with Old Crawler. Got a bit of fresh air between us both now. See how they get on in the slip. Not taking too much curbed in, either of them. You can cut that corner pretty drastically, as you can cut this corner as well. There's a little curb inside that curb that you can run on. You won't get a penalty for that, where you would if you cut that corner, because it's got curb grass. If it goes curb, you won't get a penalty for it. Didn't know if you knew that, but yeah. It's the same like Lego Maggiore as well. There's a few corners there with curb. You can cut them just a little bit more than you can cut the normal corners with just a rumble strip curb. So yeah. See this curb here? That's the one. With curb concrete, you can cut that as well. Yeah. Gives you a better exit. It's a lot faster as well once you get it right. You've got to get it smart. You've got to get it spot on. 5 minutes left to go. The DK10's got just over a quarter of a tank of gas as he has a look up the inside there, showing his intent on Old Crawler. Old Crawler, no bother. He's got about the same amount of fuel and running it into the wall there. But Seb makes this track an infield circuit rather than an oval. We are right under the back door now. 3 attempts down is Old Crawler. Where's Ricky J? He's in 6th place. He's on his own right now. DK10 and Old Crawler just behind. Offskis is tracking Cutler, who's got Waldy in front of him right now. A 3-way fight for the final step on the podium. Oh, excuse me. Do apologise. Offskis having a look up the inside there, cutting that curb like. Oh, going that will happen. That will happen. 2 wide through there on a pretty, probably like 95, 96 mile an hour exit. You are going to run out wide there. It's natural. It just happens. That will happen. That bumps Mr. C down to 5th. Oscar's 4th. Baldy then taking the podium spot. He's in 3rd place. The chalk has caught Aldo sitting on the fastest lap now. The chalk on a 1:11.234. Ah, yes, I can count. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's as high as it goes. Don't ask me to count to 8, 9, and 11. So, 4 minutes to go. It's an all go for the chalk. He's going to get it done. Tyres are looking pretty good on Aldo's car. He's got more fuel as well, although he did stop that lap later, didn't he? So, not looking too bad at all for Aldo. Can push on just a little bit more. Looks like Chalk got a good run out of that corner as well. Pushed it out right wide. Pulls it down the banking. Aldo trying to break the toe. Chalk not deciding to follow him either. So, but this will give Chalk the better run on the banking downwards. Aldo will be slower in and Chalk will be faster in. Right up on the curb there. Right up on the back door of Aldo. The way Chalk's been driving this season, it might give Aldo something to think about. A bit of food for thought. Chalk in that Subaru last season was prolific. Or as the Keeners is ghosted there on the circuit. I'll try and get that one off the circuit if you can. Waldy and Offskis has got 3rd and 4th due to that little wall collision. That was always going to happen. Mr. C, he's in 5th and out of fuel. With 3 minutes to go. That's not going to do 3 laps. Or at least 2. Got at least another 2 laps. Ooh, who's around him? Ricky J. Old Crawler. DK10 in 8th. These are all good for fuel. Right about now. So Mr. C has got a pit. And that will put him down the order. Just a tad. Down the order. He's going again, but we've got another lap after this. So unless he's going to try and play the clock. Run to a lap, play the clock. We shall see. Ricky J 6. Old Crawler having a strap with DK10. Here's the Keeners in the background. DK10's up the inside for 7th place. Got it done so far, so good. But Old Crawler took the banking line, took the faster line down, got that run in as well. Won't let me select him. Where is it? He's in 7th. Control pad got tits up. DK10 fancied a bit of lawn mowing just to say goodbye to the grass. That goes Old Crawler. Oh, there we go. Old Crawler now up to 7th place. Big Frank down the side of that VGT machine. You love it. You love it. And Big Frank's got a splash of fuel here as well. Where's Mr. C? 29.29 now coming up. Aldo is going to get another lap. The Chalk's got another lap as well. Waldy and Offskis battling for the final step of the podium. They're getting another lap. Ricky J's getting another lap as well. Cutler is in the pits. Who else is going to get another lap? DK10's going to get another lap. Old Crawler's going to get another lap as well. It is the final lap. Mr. C is out of the pits now, finishes in 8th place. That means Joycey will come home for 9th. Dazzler, what would have been for the Dazzler had made that mistake on the opening lap, firing it across the circuit, had it all to do. Oh dear, the Joycey comes home for 9th place. Dazzler in 10th, the Keenleys will finish in 11th. But Aldo, hanging on well from the chalk, gotta be said. Yeah, congratulations Aldo, VGT Mini winner here in the States. Chalk will come home in 2nd place. This is battle for 3rd place now. Oskison rolled it. Where's it gonna go? Yeah, a good slip there, weaving around like a troop. Maintaining that gap. That was close. That is Waldy on the podium. Oskis in 4th place. Ricky J will come home in 5th. Old Crawler will roll home. Oh, he's still under power, so nice. Got a bit of fuel left in the tank. That was good. Comes home in 6th place. DK10 has got no fuel and just crosses over the line for 7th place. And the Keenleys on the lead lap comes home in 11th. Wow, that was good. That was good. I do love them minis, if I'm honest. Gotta be said. Gotta be said. We're heading to Germany. We're heading to Germany for the Nürburgring, for the VGT Team Manufacturers event, the Team Battle, the Team Rumble, whatever you want to call it. Let's get feisty. We have a new car on the grid. AMG signed 2 new drivers. Should be a good crack. We'll get them up right about now. These cars looking absolutely stunning. Gotta be said. Gotta be said. Those 2 drivers looking for a seat. We've got that. Get up the order. Let's get ready to start. Yep. Team manufacturers here at Nürburgring GP. Yep, GP. We're not doing nodes. I'm sick of seeing nodes. I don't want to see nodes again very soon. But Aldo, qualifying was good. I mean, it was good. There was tenths, thousandths of tenths of seconds between drivers. But it's the same 3 protagonists again. Aldo taking pole position. The chalk in this AMG. Absolutely stunning machine, gotta be said. If you've seen him around Fiji, they was running the Mitsubishi Evo, which apparently is meant to be on par with this BMW at the side of us here. It was not. It was not. Whoever calculated that that car was as good as the BMW was lying. It's not that good at all. But Chalk then starts in 2nd place. Cutler, this Rocco is a beast, gotta be said. Love it, love it. Cutler is in 3rd. Oskis in the Rocco as well, he's in 4th. Old Crawler, BMW 5th. Waldy in the Rocco 6th. DK10 got his teammate just in front there in 6th place. We are in 5th place, sorry. We are in 7th. Ricky J in the Subaru, he is in 8th place. Dazzler in the Subaru, teammates 8th and 9th. Joyce is in 10th place. His teammate is up there in 2nd place. The Keenleys is in 11th place. Her teammate starts in 3rd place. This is good. As you notice, we've got 4 Roccos on. We've got TRG Rocco and then we've got VW Racing. That's how we differentiate the 2, because Mr. C is our partner over there at Tanzo. So we've got TRG VW and we've got VW Racing as well. And as you've seen, we have 2 sets of BMWs on the grid. We have got the BMWs here, 5th and 7th. We are Sittner Racing, and then we've got Aldo, who is BMW Racing. He had a teammate in Dust Skyver. We are looking for a teammate for Aldo to race in the BMW. So if you're interested, you want to become part of a team at BMW Racing in the VGTs, give me a holler or checking the event out on DK10 Sim Community Racing, Sim Community Gaming page. It's in the events. But let's get down the order. Who shall we? We'll start with Old Crawler because he had a good race last time, gotta be said. Let's get it underway. See how we go here at Nürburgring. These cars absolutely stunning. I do like racing these cars. We're waiting on the lights. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 lights. Pause, green, we can go. We got bogged down here in that BMW, but I'm telling you what, that Cutler got a beast of a start, already up to first place. Aldo down a second. We got Oskis is in third as well, going round the outside. We've got a bit of a door bang. That AMG is like a ship. Looking at the state of these cars, it was like a ship. There's the comedian of the group. The Joyce is up to 5th. The Joyce is up to 5th, running it out wide. Chalk's down to 4th. Waldy's up to 4th. Chalk's down to 3rd. Hold it. Got a little bit of a door bang off the Joyce there. It's got it sideways. That was inevitable. Unavoidable. It was inevitable. Was going to happen. Let's get them views. But I said, look at these cars in there. Prime. Look at that. Looking mean and hungry is that Rocco. Gotta be said. There's his teammate here. He's in 3rd place. All over the back door of Aldo. Mr. C got a lightning start in that Rocco. He is in 1st. Aldo was 1st and the 2nd place. Oskis right under the rear wing of that BMW now in the hairpin. Keeping that tight line. Get a good run. Get a good exit out of that corner. Will do you proud through it. No need to brake in these cars through these sections. You've got all the grip in the world. Unbelievable amounts of grip. Just see Aldo kicking up a bit of dirt there. Running the gravel. Like I said, this one as well, no strategy involved. Run whatever you like. Strategy is your own, but fuel in these cars goes down by the minute. Goes down by munches the fuel like it's going out of fashion. Absolutely minces the fuel these cars do, but they're absolutely brilliant to drive. Anybody wants to join this man, become his teammate, give me a holler. We need a teammate for DMK Aldo. Oscar's 3rd, great start. Waldy 4th, Crawler 5th, DK10 6th. Ricky J in the Subaru's got his teammate right on his back door. 7th and 8th for Team Subaru, looking good as well. Scooby-Doo. The Joyce was up to 4th, down to 9th. Got 3 attempts of a penalty to get rid of. The Chalk, recovering Chalk in AMG, he's in 10th place. And the Keeneland's in 11th place. Her teammate currently leading the way. Got a bit of a gap from Aldo, who's trying to defend from Oskis. Who's got his teammate in a good position behind him as well in 4th. Got a good rear gunner. It's always good to have a rear gunner in the team. One man to chase, one man to defend. You can run wide there. You will not get a penalty for that. That is no bother. DK10 and Old Crawler teammates here. As you can tell by the liveries, I do like these liveries. They're very nice. Got to be said. Got to be said. This car is actually quite nice to drive. I do enjoy driving this car. I might use it more often. Might do just a one mate car event, or you know, we'll think of something. But they say this event running into its, what we got left? We've got about 8 weeks left of this event. Oh, Dazzler and Ricky J just seeing a bit of a coming together there. Want to work together, not push each other about. These cars, they do a little test around Tokyo East Outer Loop, and the straight, you know, the straight down there, it's absolutely beasting in it. This come flying past me as if I was at walking pace. It's got a little battery there, as you can see. Now it doesn't recharge that battery. That battery will last for a good around 5 laps. About 5 laps. So not this Thursday, but next Thursday. We got a yellow flag. That is Aldo. He is in the gravel there. That is unfortunate. That's putting him right down the order as well. Just got to wait for the chalk to come by. Just pulls out of the way there. We're only 3 minutes in, so we've got 24 minutes to go. Here comes the Joyce now at pace. Aldo just pulling out of the way of the Joyce. Great driving by Aldo there. Rejoined in a safe manner. Do love that car. Look at that. Looks mwah. Half a second as well for the Joyce there. Picking up loyalty points for fun. Must have a big shop on this weekend. You can spend them at Sainsbury's, Morrison's, Tesco's, Lidl, Aldi. You're going to need all the money you can freaking get at the moment, aren't you? Despite state of the prices nowadays. Ricky J, Dazzler's done Ricky J for 7th and 6th. DK10, I'll crawl it up to 4th and 5th due to that spin. Good points coming in. We're not fighting each other too hard. Like I said, this man's coming into a bit of a legendary status, picking up big points just lately. As was Ricky J as well, got his first win in the DMK. Just waiting on Crawler. And I dare say we're coming soon. The way he's been driving, we're coming very, very soon. A bit of a wider line there from Crawler as we take a tighter line from DK10. We love them cars. Whoa it. He's in third. Offskis is in second place, and he has caught up to the back end now of Mr. C. We've got VW Racing versus TRG VW. 2 versus 1. It's a 2-on-1 situation. Slipstream, you can bump draft your teammate, but you just can't bump draft another opponent. It's not in the rules. Well, it is in the rules that you can't do it. It's just not in the rules that you can do it. So these two, Offskis and Moldy, if to get close enough, I've said it many times, 2 cars are faster than 1. So if to get that run out as well, Offskis is in the slip. Moldy might be just in the slip as he sets the fastest lap there of a 1:56.8. Great lapper as well. That was a fantastic lap. We have got pit lane news coming up, midweek chat, whatever you want to call it. I ain't come up with a name for it properly yet. I keep changing everything all the time, you know what I mean? Trying to find the right combination, but it is what it is. We have got it coming up. But yeah, it'll probably be tomorrow. We shall see. And Mr. C's got some defending to do. I don't see the point of trying to hammer out the car too hard. You know, we can only go as far as our fuel tanks in these cars, and you know, you might save a lap or 2 extra. I mean, our car down here, we've got loyalty points for Waldy. That's his nip into the shop. We got a text message off his missus saying pick milk and bread up. He's like, I'll cut the corner, I'll get us some points, we can get them on a token. There you go, he's got 400 of them. Bread, milk, sugar and tea bags on their way to you. Oh, Crawler is still in 4th. DK10 still in 5th. No point fighting too hard. We've got a long way to go. That was my thinking behind it. We're just going to run as cool as we can. Ricky J running well as well in the Subaru. Another good car. It is a beast in the straight line. Again, cornering wasn't the best, as we've just seen it getting unsettled there. Now the chalk has found a groove. He's come down through the order. He's now up to 7th place and gone 6/10 faster in that car. I did enjoy driving that car, to be honest. It is a good little machine. Pretty light to say how big it is. Very, very light. A little bit of a bum tap there on the Merc for the Scoob. The Sophisticated versus the Chav. Every Chav's got a Scoob, haven't they? Oh yeah. The Chalk lost a bit of time there. Only was 10th blue, but that's a 1:57 flat for the Chalk. Ricky J, see that Subaru just pulling away under the pace there. We're going to have a look right round the outside. I mean, right round the outside. But Chalk getting that move done so far, so good, up to 6th place. It is tentative on that. You've got to be feather your throttle on that AMG, otherwise it will start spinning on you like a bottle top. Aldo, recovering Aldo, he's in 8th place. Joyce is in 9th. So the AMG boys running 9th and 6th, not too bad at all. Ricky J 7th, his teammate now is in 10th, in the 10th place. The Ginger ran that curb from the Dazzler. Not sure why he's running so slow, probably in the wrong gear there. There's the Keeners in 11th place. 2 consistent 213s, considering she was doing 217 and he had 216, so took off 3 seconds from a personal lap. That's good, good to see. It's been having pointers from Mr. C, been helping her around the track, giving her all the input, getting on the racing lines, showing her the quickest way through, how to get through and what to do. But I dare say she would be kicking on the racing soft. She's currently running the racing hards right now. And ran it off the circuit there. Oh. No damage for you. No damage is on there. We've got enough with the pit stops. Pit stops coming in thick and fast very soon, as we just see Waldy in the pits. He's jumped early. Where's Oscars? He's done well with his fuel, but he has been slipping Mr. C as well. DK-10 is in. That's how Crawler up to third place. Howard went early. Oh, Crawler got more fuel as well in that BMW DK-10. So not too bad at all. 10 minutes in. Pit in already. Could become a 2-stop race. I dare say when we get to next fortnight, I dare say when we get to Tokyo restart a loop, it's going to be a 4-stop. 4. And for 5 laps, this car will be clocking over 200 miles an hour compared to the cars around us, which will max out about 175, 176, depending on slip. We could bulk up to about 190 or 180, 190. But that's where teamwork's going to have to come into effect when we hit that circuit. We're going to have to push and pull our way through with our teammates, but that will only last in this car for 5 laps. That battery will only last 5 laps. So they're going to need, but we will gain all that back. I mean, if these do pull away in 5 laps with like 20 seconds, 30-second gap, get a pit stop in, I dare say we will gain that back in pit time. So handbags and glad rags, shall we say, swings and roundabouts. That might be the fastest car on the track at the end of the day, but it'll play itself out. There's only like 2 braking zones around Tokyo restarter. Offskis is in the pits now from 2nd place. We've just seen him dipping in. Did 2 laps at the 58s. Old Crawler is in as well. Tyre wear not too bad, to be fair. The BMW looking a bit better on its tyres than the fronts of Offskis. Mr. C, he's done his fuel proud. He's probably got another lap in there, we shall see. But Ricky J then, sensible driving, quarter of a tank left. This car is pretty good on fuel, to be fair, with it having the battery, the Kurz deployment, shall we say, as he runs it deep there into turn 1. He's now up to 2nd place. Waldy is up to 4th. Offskis rejoins then in 3rd. Does Waldy get it done? Round the outside. No team orders there at VW Racing. I do like them cars. It's very nice with a Brabus livery there. Very, very nice. So 3rd and 4th, the VW Racing, not too bad at all. DK-10's in 5th, a little way off the pace, and here's old Crawler in 6th. Chalk's in 7th, got Racing soft on, he's already pitted. Dazzler's in 8th, not pitted yet. Aldo's in 9th after his pit stop, full tank of gas on Racing softs, 30 minutes in. Joyce runs it deep, turn 1. We've just seen Ricky J do that. There's the Keenest coming down the back stretch. Mr. C, 157.4. And now he pits. Who's behind him? Ricky J. That's the Keenest just coming up to the chicane. Mr. C is in the pits. Ricky J going to join him. Saying that I don't really need to. He's got just under a quarter of a tank, so he probably could go again if he gets it right. Mr. C is not in his box yet. Ricky J's just coming through the chicane. Deciding not to take the early, gone for the overcut rather than the under. There's no undercut. Mr. C is in. Down the straight we go then with Ricky J. There's Mr. C is being fueled up. We're saying he's in 4th, but we know what this is like. Waldy is in third, second, Cutler. There you go. That's what I was trying to say. Mr. Seaton runs out second place. Net leader still for now. Because Ricky J still got a pit. Can he pull a gap though? There's only a corner ahead of the field in front, behind him even. So Mr. C's in second, fresh set of tyres and a full tank of gas. Got that extra lap. We got 15 and a bit minutes to go. So Woldit and Offskis got it all to do. As Offskis goes purple here, sector 1. Getting the slip off his teammate as well, who's on the back door of Mr. C. Obviously, he's getting a better drive out of there than Moldy in that corner. I tend to stay wide for this corner, then cut it in on the apex, get an early corner, get a good exit out of here, ride the curb just like that. Oh, a little bit of a lag spike moment there. That could have caused a bit of chaos. It was like he jittered and went backwards just a little bit. Not sure what that was about. There's DK-10, not too far. Bowing down on the front end, hard on the brakes. You will get a penalty for running wide in that corner there. Always caught me out of that little corner. Not too far behind either. He's got chalk for company. Let's see the gaining speed of this AMG if we can. We'll have a look at this from this view. Not gaining as quick as I thought it would, but it's going to go hard on the brakes in the chicane. Ricky J then pits out. You Cutler, the leader of the race. Chalk using all that curve, getting a good run out of it as well. Nowhere to go. Old Crawler a little bit wide there. Chalk getting that move done. Old Crawler but wanting to get under the rear wing of that AMG. Pulling down into turn 1. A 156.2 set by the Chalk in that car. It's not too bad at all. You do get an extra bonus point for the fastest lap. You get a point for pole position as well. There we are. When that point's really nearly here. Just for the crack. Want to get involved in any of the racing here, the DMK? Be sure to check us out at DK10 Sim Community and Gaming page. Also, I'm looking for 23 players to do a Battle Royale winner. Last man standing on a Battle Royale on Call of Duty. I've got a trophy for that as well. You will get a trophy for that. Probably run that probably every 6 months. 23 players. So obviously want to get some racing in as well. Trying to introduce a few different games, multiplayer games. We've got FIFA in mind as well. I'm even thinking a bit of Mortal Kombat. You know, we'll have a bit of a brawl. Yeah, fight night. Gone are the days with D-pad boxing. Remember them games? D-pad boxing. Yeah, would be good. Got FIFA. Which local club you support? You have to bring your club along. Not going to do no pro clubs right like that. It's FIFA. Do a FIFA league. That'll last a full season. Would be good. Got loads of ideas. Loads of ideas. It's getting people to bite for it though. Ricky J then in 8th. A pit stop. A protein shake on crop. Yeah. I didn't blend it well enough. I used a freaking hand blender as well. So move to the bottom, shall we say. Anyway, Joyce. Big shot. 900 loyalty points. And I was going to get some more for that. Reset to track as well. Unfortunate. That car is a bit of a beast to slow down. Once it's in the groove. 800 loyalty points. Remember that? We'll get rid of them shortish. Down to turn 1. Got rid of 2 of them already. It's very good. Yes, you can use traction control in these cars as well. As some of us do. Especially on a launch. Otherwise, you're just going to go right round, baby. Right round. Waldeck leading the way from Oskis, who's having a scrap with Mr. C. TRG VW versus VW Racing. There we go, the rear gunner can fend off Mr. C. Let one up the road, got half a second to get rid of though. That will be a coast up to this final chicane, I would say, for Waldeck. Get rid of that there. Just lift off the gas about 200 metres away, slowly ease on the brake. You can burn that penalty dead easy there if you do it like that. Not choosing for that option right now. He'll lose a 10th there though. Oskis not too far behind. He's pitting though. There's a second pit stop for Waldeck. Oskis following his mates through. He's got half a tank of fuel still. Not too bad then with 10 minutes to go. Cutler got just over, well, he's got 3/4 of a tank, shall we say, of 10 to go. Not bad at all. Chalk's in third place with the pit stops coming in. He's brought his way back up the field at 1:56.0. Crawler's in 4th, DK10's in 5th. That's Aldo. Where's DK10? He's in the pits. There we are. Aldo back up to 5th place then. Not too bad at all. I dare say 1 or 2 in front might pit. But I think if Aldo, the BMW is not that good on fuel with 9 minutes to go, might need to come in for a random stop. But we shall see. We shall see as he gets it sideways there on the exit of turn 4. O'Connell's looking good, 1/4 of a tank. He'll need to pit as well, as the chalk will be in this lap. He has got no fuel. Like the car, going faster in sector 2. There's a purple sector as well, beat his personal best. Beat his best. Yeah, and he's not too far behind Cutler as well, so yeah. You just see Oskis there just in front of it. 2 attempts faster through the 3rd sector is the chalk. It's going to be a shame because he's going to have to pit this lap. I don't think he'll get the fastest lap going in the pits. Bit of a shame. Lovely looking car. He is now in the pits. Where's old Crawler? He's just coming around the final corner. He will then take up 3rd place. Where is Aldo? Aldo is in the pits as well. Feels he needs to stop again. I probably would have risked that for a biscuit and 1/4 of a tank. DK10 down in 8th place. Oh yes, I've already made my stop. Aldo, the chalk. Chalk's just being refueled. No, don't look like it, but he is. There you go. A fresh set of racing softs, and away goes the chalk with 3/4 of a tank of gas. That is more than enough for 7 minutes to go. Waldeck. Crawler's in 3rd. Has got to stop again. Definitely got to stop again. Like I said, tonight we've got classic touring cars. Be sure to check us out there tonight. I will be on for around 7:45, issuing out the invites, getting the lobby set up. But it's not so much a lobby, it's going to be an invite straight into the races. There's no qualifying. So the grid is set to random with AI as well. So it will start you anywhere willy-nilly. 15 laps around Bathurst, and then 15 laps in reverse grid format, which I can do as well, which we do in most events, which we do in these events as well. Mr. C runs a format in the minis where you'll qualify, you'll race, and then it'll be based on your finishing positions, and then it'll be reverse grid from that race as well, which is really good. When you have to use 3 sets of tyres, 1 week we'll do 3 50-minute races in the minis. Then you have to use hard tyres in one race, mediums in the next, and softs in the other. Whichever way you run them is up to you. You can race on whatever tyre you like. but you can only run them in each race. Endurance race 60 minutes on week 2, week 3, week 2, week 4, week 6 I do believe. There's a couple of endurance races there. You got to run all 3 compounds, so same again, 60 minutes you get all 3 in easy. Oh yes. But obviously it's still leading the way in his bid to become Grandmaster with 5 minutes to go. We're into the 25th minute right now. As Old Crawler is in the pits, the King is 11th, but Joyce is there in the kitty litter again. Oh, left Oscar's nowhere to go there when he was rejoining the track. That could have been painful. Certainly would have cost him a couple of attempts. Not nowhere to go now, being shown the blue flag for Mr. C. Gets completely off the circuit again, does the Joyce. Don't want no part of it. Dazzler 9th, DK10's in 8th. He is now in a fight with Ricky J, Old Crawler and DMK Aldo. We're saying a look down the inside of Ricky J here. Getting that move done. Ricky J's going to take the inside line as Levitt for this corner at least. We'll try and hang it on around the outside as you do. As you do, we'll not give that up. We're going to make him work for it at least. He's having a look down the inside here into the hairpin. We're going to go wide and try and get that switch. We're not quite there. He was on his rear quarter there. Not going to get that one done. Not right now. But we'll follow him through the chicane. Say that car's a beast. We caught up very well there, did we not? Yes, we did. Caught right up. As I say, look, it's got no depletion. The tank's gone. And we got that move done around the outside. That's why we're catching. He's got no curves, no ers, no moves. And he's got none of hers because we're up the road in 7th. Old Crawler 6th. Aldo 5th. Good recovery drive from Aldo. Chalk is in 4th. Waldit in 3rd. Oskis 2nd. Cutler has done him. We missed it again. Not being a very good cameraman, am I? Missing all the action up the front. Mr. C is in 1st place and looking good with 3 minutes to go. Now I'm looking at Oskis' tank. And I'm thinking a pit stop. He's probably got about 1.9 or 1.5 in the tank there, and he's going to get at least, what's he been doing, 2 minutes, 158s, 201s, 27, 28, 29. I reckon he's going to run out of fuel if he doesn't stop. Definitely. We shall see. Waldie in 3rd place. He's in a good place right now, is Waldie. Good all the points for VW Racing. 2nd and 3rd right now. Chalk's picking up good points for Team AMG with the fastest lap and sitting in 4th. So far so good. We'll see what he can do about them and the Roccos there. Aldo is just a little tad. Obviously, chalk go purple that sector. Like he did, didn't it? Purple again through sector 2. I was going to say sector 3 even. Not when they've been up since all 3, you know. It's like I've been working everything. Took my daughter to school when I got back from work. Dropped the missus off at Mum's. And then I have to come back to work again. But it's a good job. I enjoy this work. I do enjoy it. I can't wait till I start getting paid for it, to be honest. Would be good. Would be good. Hey, guess what? In the pipeline. You know what? Oh, the chalk. Oh, that would have been a beast of a save. Oh, just clipping the rear quarter there of that narrowboat. That would have been an epic save. Yeah, them tyres are dirty now. You have to nurse it around these next couple of corners to chalk. I want to go back up and have a look at Oskis, who's in 2nd place. And he has got the smidgenest bit of fuel. He would do well to might do well to follow Joyce here. Probably not go too fast behind him, but just follow him with the slipstream and help him pull it through the circuit. He won't burn, it's already gone red. 29, 37, 38. We'll keep an eye on Mr. C. I think the track's too long. Mr. C is off and down the road. Oscars has got it, must have turned his engine down. Walder's just a little way back. Stay with Mr. C. This is going to be the final corner. That is it. They are 30 minutes in. Mr. C in his Rocco Supersport TRG VW. Grinding out the final corner. 15 laps here at the Nürburgring GP. Mr. C taking a victory here this evening. Congratulations to you, my friend. Oskis, strategy played well, my friend. Nursed that fuel tank all the way home. Congratulations. Second step on the podium. Congratulations to you, my friend. Rolled it. VW Racing, good order points. Second and third right now. Both doing well, managing that fuel to the end of the race. Congratulations, rolled it. That is third place for you, my friend. DMK Joker drove after that slide. Managed to maintain fourth place, bringing his first order points for Team AMG. DMK Aldo, good recovery drive, coming home in fifth place. What would have been Old Crawler coming home in sixth. DK10 coming home in seventh place, just behind his teammate there, sixth and seventh. Good order points for Team BMW. Ricky J rounding out the last corner for Team Subaru. He's in eighth place. Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. And Dazzler just coming up to the chicane. Oh, no, was at the back end of the circuit still. But Joyce is finished in 10th. The Keenleys finished in 11th. Good going for the pit. Good going for the pit. Easier circuit next week. Easier circuit next week. It's more point and squirt. Should be good. Dazzler running out the final corner. Coming home in 9th place. Team Subaru. They did say it was a bit of an handful to get around the corners. It's that much of an handful, you can't even power slide it. It is what it is. But that was good racing. Nonetheless, that is the VGT Minis. That is a VGT team event. That was good stuff. I do know the team event is going around Tokyo East Outer Loop. Let me bring up that pad. And I will tell you where the boys are off in the Minis. Can't wait. Where's the events? Bum, 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 bum. Where are we? We've just done Blue Moon Infield. We are at Fiji with no chicane. Fiji with no chicane for the VGT Minis. And Tokyo East Outer Loop for the teams. This week we have got the normal road cars, the Group 3s and the Group 4s. The Group 4s are adding to Laguna Seca. And the Group 3s are heading to Brazil. Autopolis would be a good one. But we're not. We're going to Laguna and Brazil. Interlagos. You'll love it. That's going to be an absolute beasting. That's another hour's worth of racing there. That is this week, this Thursday. If you want to get involved, like I said, head over to DK10 Sim Community Gaming page. Really would appreciate it. Get in there, check out the events. Events popping up all the time. There is a vote on Tanzo on the partners page, Tanzo Racing Group on Facebook. Project Cars, I do believe Formula 1 2022 was in there as well. The only one that did miss, which was a good shout out by one of our racers, was Wreckfest League. So yeah, we can even do a Wreckfest League. Yeah. Would have been a good ending, my friend. Would have been a good ending indeed. But great recovery drive nonetheless. I didn't even remember you finishing in fifth, to be honest. But yeah, just shows how much attention I paid to my own leagues, doesn't it? But yeah, it was a great recovery drive nonetheless. So yeah, that has been the VGT side of the Grandmaster Series. This Thursday we are with the Group 3s and the Group 4s. Looking forward to that. Really looking forward to that. So yeah, thank you for joining the stream. Really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy it, please hit that like for me. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe just to help the channel. Help me out as well. Keep me entertained. Peace. I've been DK10. You love it.
Power, realize your power. Finding out myself, finding out myself. Power, realize your power. Finding out myself, finding out myself.
Go where you wanna go. Do what you're gonna do. Do what you wanna do. Go where you wanna go. Get on with it. Come on, get on with it. Come on, get on with it. Come on, get on with it. It's what I say. What I say. Listen what I say. Listen what I say. Listen what I say. What I say. Get on with it. Come on, get on with it. I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night. I go left, you go right. Baby, you're gonna be mine. Baby, you looking so fine. Baby, you gonna be mine. Baby, you looking so fine. Baby, you're gonna be mine. Baby, you looking so fine. Baby, you gonna be mine. Baby, you looking so fine. I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night. Get on top now. Get on top. Get on top. Get on top, yeah.
Power, realize your power. Finding out myself, finding out myself.
I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night. I go left, you go right. Live it up. Dance all night.